Modern Arms was founded in 2010. Our company set out to create technologically advanced weapon accessories. The idea of linking the mechanics of firearm technology with the world of digital electronics was the basis for the idea of the weapon control device. In order to do this, we created a link between a radio transmitter and the selector switch of a weapon. This was achieved by developing a selector with the same mechanical properties as the original switch, while also completing or breaking an electronic circuit. This combination of electronics and mechanical parts allows a firearm to wirelessly communicate with or operate other electronics around it. One use for this technology is remote lighting control. Lights in and around a structure can be programmed to turn on or off when a weapon is moved or armed. Here we see the interior lighting of this structure, controlled by the wall outlet adapters. And here's the exterior lighting, controlled by the same network. In this demonstration, we see a woman sitting inside her home, unaware she is being watched by an intruder. At this point, the intruder has the advantage of lurking undetected in the dark. Even the passing motorists do not notice him. He finds his way to a back door and attempts to make entry into the house. The moment the woman hears the intruder, she goes to retrieve her weapon. As she arms her weapon, the lighting advantage is instantly reversed. At this point, our intruder realizes his cover is blown and wisely decides to flee the scene. Let's take a look at the advantages that were not mentioned in this demonstration. These advantages include avoiding confusion. In a time of stress, when we feel threatened suddenly, our bodies get flushed with adrenaline and we go into fight or flight mode. As this sensation comes over our mind and body, it can become difficult to determine what we should do. By creating a defensive environment ahead of time, it allows the user to focus only on retrieving their weapon. Identifying the target. When the interior lighting turned off and the exterior lights turn on, it not only concealed the woman's position, but allowed her to properly identify her target. This could have just as easily been a neighbor or a mischievous teenager trying to sneak back in after a night of partying with friends. Wall outlet adapters. Wall outlet adapters provide a simple link between any appliance normally plugged into a wall outlet and the network operated by the weapon control device. Wall outlet adapters can be programmed to supply power to an appliance or to shut it off when it receives a signal from the weapon. In this demonstration, the wall outlet adapter on the left is programmed to supply power to the light when the weapon is armed. The wall outlet adapter on the right is programmed to do the opposite. Other uses for this system include controlling wireless weapon accessories. By having the weapon accessories linked to the selector switch of the firearm, it allows the user to activate them with one hand. Wireless operation also means accessories can be removed from the weapon and activated remotely. This flashlight will operate approximately 100 yards away from the weapon that controls it. This also eliminates the need for cumbersome wires and pressure switches, which can snag or disconnect from flashlights or laser aiming modules. Controlling automated gates and door locks. By connecting gates or automated door locks to your defensive network, it allows the user to essentially lock down the structure around them. Activation of alarm systems. Linking an alarm system to the defensive network allows the user to alert law enforcement that a situation is unfolding, and it allows the user to focus on defending themselves until help arrives. Now that we have covered some of the things you can control with this device, I'd like to show another method of activation. The circuit board that is installed in the weapon contains an electronic component known as an accelerometer. This component allows the weapon to detect movement. By enabling the accelerometer, it allows the defensive network to be activated when a weapon is moved rather than when the weapon is armed. Another added feature of the weapon-based circuit board is the inclusion of an acoustic transducer. This component allows the weapon to produce sound. While this is most commonly used to guide the user through the selection of various programming modes, it can also act as an alarm, allowing the operator to know when their weapon is armed or moved. This feature can be disabled if the user chooses to do so, and for that matter, all system capabilities can be bypassed without removing the circuit board from the weapon.